Potteries holidays. You want to go down to Stoke Station, you'll see all our workers down there. Standing on the station with the noses pointing south.
Gives you a clear field, I suppose.
Oh, like maintenance section, have a good run for it. After this fortnight, we don't stand a chance. They're batching plates out night and day.
He's here.
Who's here?
His Nibs.
Oh,
He's got a bloke with him.
only one?
That's all I saw.
Gee, isn't it bloody typical, eh? I know for a fact they has to labour for half a dozen.
I sent the rest down to Eastwood, I reckon.
Eastwood's bloody welcome.
It'll be a bit of a struggle with one.
Better off on his own.
I don't know, you.
Spoil the job, Strugs.
Yeah, miserable bugger.
You just watch your tools don't start walking.
Ah, bollocks.
Just keep your box locked, that's all.
As long as he knows which way goes with which.
Ah, some bloody hopes.
Can do the job, he'd be a good help.
Oh, it's a bloody big if.
Could be brilliant, Morris. Take the place by storm. Charge hand overnight, show you up, that would.
Show you up and all, you thick twat.
Watch it. Don't need this bloody firm to keep my fire going, you know.
This is where the plates are made. And then they go down to the kilns, and from the kilns they go up to the finishing shop. And after that, they're packed in wooden boxes and sent all over the world.
Oh, very good.
Of course, Eastwood's is the main plant. We're just a subsidiary. We do the specials here, like. No, there, that's the painting shop. And I'll show you where the fitter's shed is.
I reckon I'll soon have the run.
Runs a word, mate. To break down here can be damn costly, I'll tell you. There's the girls in the packing shop upstairs. They sat on their asses for 2 minutes. The manager's down here, screaming blue murder. And if we stop for 2 days, share prices start to drop. And after 2 weeks, well, bloody chairman's got to sell one of his yachts.
I don't suppose the girls are mine.
You must be joking. Have you ever heard of piecework? Well, mate, this is your own sweet home for the next fortnight. Christ almighty, what a mess. I bet Blower's left this bastard on. Have you done much maintenance then?
No, not a great deal.
Oh, it's mainly motor starting gear. Allen and West, Z10 and Brookhursts.
All right.
Yeah, with 500 of them bloody things to check. You reckon we can do it in a fortnight?
We can try.
Everything's such a tip this place is.
Yeah, it is a bit of a mess, isn't it?
I wonder sometimes what their homes are like, I do, honest.
Navvy with a big brush could soon have it cracked.
Trouble is, you can't find nothing when you want it. And then there's a breakdown, and bloody Arthur spends hours and hours grubbing about for a nut and bolt.
Yeah, it does need organising a bit.
Would you like to do that for your first job?
Me?
Now, listen, this next fortnight, lad, we can't afford to be fussy.
I was anxious to get to grips with the technical stuff.
I know you've only temporarily, like, it's a temporary job, but there could be possibilities here, you know, for the right sort of chap to fit in.
Well, I didn't want to do the sweeper up out of a job.
Oh, there's no question of that, lad. He's on holiday, isn't he? With the rest of the bloody rabble. Anyway, I wouldn't ask a fully skilled fella to do the job, but the others wouldn't jib.
Oh, I'm not jibbing.
Oh, good. In that case, there's a brush here. There you are. One brush. Shifting for the use of. And there should be a shovel round here somewhere.
Oh, I must have my shovel.
Oh, no, did you?
All I need now's a barrow.
Well, I can get one organised. That's the idea. Bernie, isn't it?
Aye.
I can see you're a dab on with the broom mechanics. We've got a bloody big programme ahead of us in this next fortnight, lad. You don't mind doing a bit of overtime, do you?
No, not at all. Tell you the truth, I can't get enough of it. Some of them panels I saw as we came in looks like they might be good experience.
Hello, lads.
Hello. How do you?
I know.
Bernie's sorting the shit heap out for you.
I thought you were sending us another spark.
Bernie's a spark.
It's not that I mind, and it's not that Arthur minds, it's just that it doesn't pay to be too adaptable.
Oh, I understand that.
Point is, you see, he'd have us doing it every day.
Oh, it's setting a precedent.
Yeah, well, he won't catch me again.
Oh, it's his own bloody fault. He should have hired a labourer.
I mean, you ought to know better than asking a skilled man to brush up. Used to be the best shop steward we ever had.
That's debatable.
How fair dues, Morris, you know better than that. Wouldn't give this management an inch.
It was a bloody shit stirrer.
Ah, well, they know what they were doing when they got him on their side.
He always was power mad.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to start a dispute, you see.
Oh, there's no question of that.
It's not that we think brushing up's beneath us, like.
I bloody well think it's beneath me.
It's just that, you know, Durban, he needs watching. Give him half a chance and he starts taking advantage.
I only knew you'd be keen to impress, you see.
Trying to get well in, like.
Hey, I wasn't creeping. Next time he comes round here, I'll bloody tell him to piss off. And we'll go on strike.
Bloody hell, mate, it's not that dramatic.
Are you a militant?
Well, I'm prepared to be.
Being militant's all right, but you've got to get money while it's there.
Right, yeah. Don't get the idea we're all money mad.
Won't get the chance to bloody be most weeks.
I mean, if an issue came up, they could stuff the money.
Good their bloody hell. Mine's already spoken for.
Well, we've all got commitments. Mrs. would just have to draw bloody horns in.
Are you married, Bernie?
No, not as yet. Mind you, I'm not slow with tarts.
You like your freedom too much, eh?
Yeah.
Being married don't mean to say you're tied.
You're married to my missus, does.
Mrs. Money as ties him. He gives his all in bloody house, so he's shit scared of going out. Have you got a regular job, Bernie, apart from this?
But he knows he'd get, innit?
Yeah, only some fellas do 2 weeks temporary instead of going away.
Yeah, well, they must be keen.
This town's full of grabbers.
Well, they're keen on grabbing over 2,000 in the financial year. Aren't you keen on that?
No, one job at a time, that's my motto.
Got anything fixed up for when you leave here?
Well, I was hoping to get taken on permanent if I impress.
Where was you at before?
Here and there.
But in the trade,
In and out, really. A bit of everything.
working local like.
Oh, working all over. Mostly Manchester way.
On your own account?
Not in a big way.
But in the electrical line?
Now who's being bloody nosy?
No, I was only asking. So I noticed your overalls are more or less straight from shop.
Oh, yeah, you know, I thought, well, with it being a fresh start. Hey, how come yours are both the same?
Oh, these are the firm's overalls.
They issue a clean pair every week.
When do I get mine?
You don't get these till you're on the permanent gang.
Oh, I see.
Hey, you, watch them split pins don't fly.
That was a bit tricky.
You look, take your stall out.
He hates plates.
Well, they're always in the bloody way, aren't they?
Mind you, his house is full of them.
Costly items, I suppose.
Are you in digs?
Well, I've got a decent billet. You know, I'm cosy enough. Evening, Sid.
Good evening, Bernie.
All right.
Oh, not too bad.
Got a present for you.
Have you?
Yeah, a couple of plates.
Oh,
Better
lovely.
put your shaving mug on them.
Yes. The post teeth as well. Would you like a game of dominoes tonight?
Now going out for a couple of pints.
Oh, that's a pity. All right. I'll get another pal.
Yeah, thanks for asking. Thanks a bit, love. John's
Now it's gone. Brother, can you spare a dime? Once in khaki suits, gee, we look swell, full of that Yankee doodle-dum. 500,000 boots went slogging through hell. Do you know this one, then?
Oh, I've heard it before.
It's a good old one. Say, don't you remember they called me out? It was out all the time. Say, do you remember I'm your pal? Buddy, can you spare a dime?
It's great. It sounds good.
Oh, it's a new piano, yeah, just sort of trying it out. Incidentally, my name's Dave. Dave Cartledge. I'm steward of this club. I've not seen you in here before.
Oh, I'm new to the district, as it happens.
Ah, just passing across the crowded stage of Stoke and its environs, eh?
No, I'm working here.
Working? What, week? What are you, bloody one-man band?
Oh, I've been taken on temporary at the Coalbridge Works.
Oh, you fancy that then, eh?
It's not bad.
Hey, Mary, you've made a conquest over here.
Splendid.
Shut up.
Husband met a very tragic end, you know.
Did he?
Had a heart attack, very early age.
What brought that on?
Oh, he dropped dead from doing double shift, you know.
It's bad luck on the girl.
You fancy another one?
Yeah, I'll have a pint.
Yeah, it's a real extravaganza in here of a weekend, you know. Of course, it's quiet at the moment. Might just about muster a quarter for Saturday night. But otherwise, it's a fortnight's piece. Can't say I'm sorry. Gives us a chance to sort of get into gear, you know, for next season's entertainment. 2 pints of better, Mary, please.
Like a drink, love?
Oh, barley wine if you're buying.
Barley wine? Bloody hell, you'll break him.
Have one by all means.
There you go, Mary. This lad's keen. He's a good catch and all, you know. He's up at the Coalbridge Works. Steady number.
Do a bit of singing myself. Do you think me singing would suit?
Well, it's a soul-shattering experience, you know.
What, me singing?
No. Getting in on the club circuit. I mean, you've got a sort of rough power, you know. But I wouldn't foster any illusions. I mean, I'm very self-analytical about it all. I mean, I know my limitations, you know. I realise that I'm no Tony Bennett. But, of course, on the other hand, if you have got any sort of talent for the business, then by all means, trade on it.
Another string to your bow, I suppose.
Well, it's a damn sight better than messing about with pot-back machinery. I mean, don't misunderstand me, I don't look down on the working man. But we all like the spotlight, you know, and I've had it.
What I want to see is this trunking buttoned up to them brackets.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's a job we've had to reroute. Owing to structural alterations.
Is these wires live, then?
No, they're only push wires. There's no juice in them.
Push wires, eh? Oh, yeah, I see, yeah. These break the feet of the solenoid, yeah. Then that tips out the motor.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Have you got the doings?
Yes, nearly all set.
There's your drill. 532s.
4x8 tapping size.
No, clearance.
Clearance.
Yeah, you only use them as a pilot. I should do the job in situ, starting at one end and backing down.
Yeah, but don't you think it'd be better if I marked the brackets and took them down?
Well, if you want to make a long job of it.
Well, I like to think I work scientific.
Well, please yourself. We're bloody rough, we are, yes.
Aye. Rough but slow.
Oh, well, bloody lad you are.
I like to think I set my stall out, Arthur.
Well, suit yourself. I'll leave you to it.
Right. Well, if it's got to be crashed, it's got to be crashed.
He's read a few bloody books. Got Holmes' Law off pat and thinks that's all there is to it.
She had me baffled just now.
He's a born shit shooter. He thinks he can baffle us with science.
All right, have a go.
That's what worries me.
You don't like confidence.
He'll make a right balls up.
Just have to pick his jobs, that's all.
The point is, Arthur, he's on saying money. Two-phase wires crossed, Arthur, and we've got a motor running the wrong way.
It's easily done, I suppose.
When it's found out, he won't be here.
Dead sure he's going to be kept on and all.
Poor bastard.
Likeable enough, though.
Yeah, but where's he worked? What's he done?
Well, he's got a card.
Any silly bastard can get one of them.
Watch out, he's here.
Accident to report.
Sprained your tonsils?
No, I broke the drill.
Oh, bloody hell, youth.
Are you keeping the gun straight?
Well, it's a bit awkward, you see. I had to put it in on the slant. Anyway, the job's held up now. Have you got another?
I might manage to find one.
I tried using the end bit, but I couldn't get it in straight.
Aye, that's what the bishop said.
Wear around it next time.
Yeah, make it last, lad.
So,
I holds them like gold.
yeah, I can see he does.
Hey, Arthur. Only 3 Legos in. Is it in parallel?
No, it's in series, isn't it?
Blast the bloody thing.
He's only broken another bugger.
He'll have to go.
He holds that gun, is always frightened of it.
Oh, he's all nerves, isn't he?
I can't keep finding drills. Devil will do his bleeding nut.
Oh, bugger Durban. It's down to him sending us a dead leg.
Bad news.
Bloody hell.
You'll break the firm.
Well, let's be doing it in situ.
Ah, well, maybe.
Well, it's not good practice.
I've put miles up in situ, lad.
Yeah, but the proper sequence is to mark it, take it down, and then drill it.
So I've been doing it wrong for the past 20 years, have I?
No, it's just that you've got your bloody way of doing things, and I've got mine.
Meanwhile, job's stopped.
Only while I get another drill.
Bloody hell, lad. How many drills do you think we've got?
It's easy enough to get onto the stores.
And drop ourselves in it.
What's the number?
Number.
I don't mind owning up.
Bleeding big of you.
Well, if it's that tight, you don't dock it out on my wages. Is it up here?
Hey, look, you can't just go ordering things ad hoc.
Ring it up's Morris's department.
7416.
Leave the sodding thing alone.
What so?
It's no use ringing. You need an order and a signature.
Morris makes them out.
Oh. Well, what shall I carry on with then?
Give him a chit, Morris.
Oh, yeah.
I'd better get half a dozen, hadn't I?
Yeah, take that down Eastwood stores.
Do you know where it is?
Yeah.
You can go off home then, if you like. We'll see you in the morning. Give him a chance.
Daft bastard. That Burke's on the same money as us.
Evening, Dave.
Oh,
What can I get you?
Pint of bits will do me, love.
Privileged to pull one for a true gent.
Hey?
There I was, struggling. Traffic pouring past. Out his steps, our hero. Holds his hand up. It was like, you know, the Red Sea parting.
It's a nice selection of switches you got there.
yeah, I spend hours gazing at them.
You can't talk to him sometimes.
Hard luck about your husband, especially seeing as you've got nippers.
Oh, what? If I was to give you the full story, I could bring tears to your eyes.
You're a bit of a comic.
Oh, I'm a scream. Hey, but don't let on, will you? Social security off snoopers going round. Sense of humour isn't allowed. They dock your money if you can't cracking jokes.
I don't believe it.
You don't know, you don't. You remind me of my husband before he went in for a mortgage. You got a mortgage?
Me? No. I'm off the fairgrounds.
You got a fridge?
Got a sister in the WAFs.
Hey, stop your pension for that. I don't know how you manage.
How do you manage?
Not very well.
Who looks after your kids while you're working?
Woman next door keeps an ear cocked. Well, I must have me backhand, as you see. I can't let the cocktail cabinet go.
You're pulling my leg.
Hey, what's all the questions? You some sort of snooper or something?
Oh, I'm a plainclothes detective. Didn't you know? How do you get home at nights?
You got a car?
Not as yet.
Pity. I'm going with Dave. When his wife's not here. It's part of my contract. Transport must be provided.
Ah! Go on! Bloody hell, youth, what did you do, lad? Bloody cracker that was. Hey, you all right?
Any damage done?
It's only a nosebleed.
Piss off. Leave me alone, I'll be all right.
Come on, let's get one.
He gets all excited, all of a shake.
Has he served his time?
I suppose so. He's got a JRB card.
You don't have to serve your time to get one of them.
Now listen, Morris, you know the situation as well as I do, that we don't give trade tests to temporary blokes. You should have seen the stuffs I've sent down to Eastwoods. I thought his face would have fitted. I thought he'd have stayed here permanent.
Have to know a bit more about him.
He's very mysterious about his background, you see.
Maybe he's been in the nick.
Oh, well, maybe. Well, he must do something.
So what? All I want out of him is 2 weeks hard graft.
Oh, but I mean, he's a bit of a passenger, though. That's the trouble.
Well, surely he knows the basics.
Well, he's not a skilled maintenance man.
Is he an idle bugger? Is it as simple as that?
He don't mind hard work.
So, Arthur, with the best will in the world, you've got to admit he doesn't know the game. I mean, we're holding his hands for him.
Give him a day or two.
We've only got 12 bloody days left.
Well, leave it till the end of the week and give him a chance to get a grip of himself.
Chance? Look, Mr. Dervin, I don't mind giving him any chance, but, I mean, I don't want you bloody well moaning at me when these shops are at a standstill because the motors are going backwards or the starters are tripping out. Well, it only takes 2 crossed wires, you know, and these fingers want to cross them, believe me.
Have you noticed anything?
Well, it's a bit on edge.
You hear all sorts of tales.
What tales?
Well, I mean, there was that fella that poisoned the tea in that factory after he got out
Oh,
of the nut house.
Morris, for Christ's sake.
Well, it's us who have to bloody well work with him.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not buying that, Morris. Honestly, would you buy it? Come on, lads, fair dues.
I'm saying no.
Do you want me to finish him? Is that it, Morris?
Well, I mean, we've got to get the job through, and... Well, if there's going to be hold-ups...
Where's he working?
In the slip house.
I did what I had to do and saw it through without exemption. I've planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway.
Got the starters checked, have you?
Oh, they don't change much.
Not since you were last in the trade. So long as you're not overlooking out.
Oh, I've done the timer settings, bad contacts, faulty coils, you name it, I've checked it.
There's no female bush.
Oh, there wasn't one in.
That's your job to see that.
Is it? Oh, well, it's only a minor detail. It's not a technical error, is it?
Them are the points that you've got to be watching.
Oh, I didn't know.
If you're in any difficulties or any trouble, you've only got to ask. Morris and Arthur, they understand that you're feeling your way.
Do they?
Well, they'll find you plenty to do.
Plenty of brushing up?
Plenty of all sorts.
I don't think as I want that.
You still get the same money.
I know, but it's a false pretence that's touching it. I've come here as a tradesman.
I've got this factory to think of.
Hey, frightened I'll blow the bloody place up?
We've only got your word for it that you're a fully skilled man.
Well, what do you want, for Christ's sake?
You can't blame the blokes for wondering as to the matter of your experience and so forth, you know.
I'm a fully qualified spark. I can show you my city and guilds.
It's not as simple as that. It's the practical that counts, and that's not one of your strong points. And the lads have jumped to certain conclusions.
They've found out where I've been, have they?
Well, they think they have.
They've got me down as a freak, I suppose.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. You've got to give allowances for the mentality of the working bloke, you know.
Yeah, and people dropping bollocks, stickles and pink. They'd be pig sick if somebody came up here who could show them the job.
It's fear.
Bernie, that's the top and bottom of it. And it comes down to psychology. Do you know what I'm on about?
Not all that well.
Well, they're not bad lads, really.
I do the work just as good as they can.
Yes, and their answer to that would be that you're a big-headed bastard. I was just saying, lads, that he was a bit worried about Bernie's qualifications.
Oh, well, I was wondering.
Just because I broke a few bloody drills?
Look, youth, it's not as simple as that.
Oh, you're too big-headed, that's your trouble.
We know you can sort them out theoretically.
You simply can't go charging at them bloody panels.
There's bugger all here that I can't sort out.
What can you do?
Well, what the hell do you expect me to say? You never offered to clue me up, you just stand behind jeering, hoping I'll make a pig's ass of everything.
You don't have to ask.
No, we've no secrets, trade or otherwise.
Now, listen, I want to come in on this. It's my belief that you've been in prison.
Do I look bent or something?
Now, listen, lad. We're not pointing a finger at you, and it's no skin off our nose, so long as you haven't been thieving, that is.
I've lived and worked with blokes all my life. I'd never pitched nobody's belongings.
Have you been in jail?
All right, I have.
What for?
A bookie tried to swindle me.
Eh?
Well, they wouldn't put you inside for that.
Well, I thumped him a bit hard. Then I got sent down for 2 years.
Was he going to try knocking 7 sorts out of us?
Well, I was provoked.
Well, does that complete the agenda for this meeting, then? We've been straight with Bernie, and Bernie's been straight with us. So, can we get back to work, then? Brothers?
What shall I carry on with?
Well, you give me a hand if you like. I'm tackling that big Star Delta panel.
Oh, great.
Yeah, come on and I'll show you where it is.
Right.
You've got to give me full marks for that. I knew we'd been in the nick.
Oh, why? Athletics, chess club, organised outings. Bloody big sports field at the back there, you know.
Is there?
Say you like about this firm, they look after you. They take an interest in you know, as human beings.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, the letter there, you see. Old Joe Robinson. He's killman here for 40 years.
40 years?
Little ceremony in canteen when he retired.
Come on, lads. You're going to stay here all night?
By the way, are you going, Moe?
I got to Stoke.
Oh, pity. I'll live Burslem way.
Oh.
Still, I'll see you down the pub one night, eh?
Yeah, OK.
Right. Hey, Stoke, do you?
Oh, sure, yeah.
I'll be.
Thanks.
Remember Deirdre, 2 doors down, my very first affair. Oh me, oh my, don't time fly by.
Yes, there we go, friends. That is going to be one of the big ones in the charts very shortly, so say I. And so say I, we have a request, in fact. And this one going out to 2 lovers by the name of John and Sue, all the way from Hamburg tonight. Well, considering they've travelled such a distance for you, John and Sue, a little bit is what you fancy.
Your ticket.
Eh?
I don't like the look of your hair's not long enough.
Oh, bloody hell, it's Morris.
You didn't recognise me, are you?
No, it's the lights.
Well, if you can tear yourself away from the cracker, I'll buy you a drink.
Great.
Look at that. All that leg never shows an inch of naked. 2 beers for 2 queers, please, ducks. Well, it's a bit better than the Cobridge Works, isn't it?
Yeah, could be dead right.
Hello, Mabel.
Who's that?
Sarther's bit on the side.
You see, Bertie, I disbelieve that tale about you having hit a fella too hard.
My trouble is I'm a born bloody liar.
You serve your time to twisting, so to speak.
No, I served my time to the trade. But then I took off with a, travelling fair.
Hey, I bet that was a fantastic life. Back to the other, eh?
Well, it's better than being tied down, cooped up somewhere, innit?
Oh, aye. Conning the punters from household to breakfast time. Bloody hell. Fairgrounds.
Yeah. One quick pounce and back off up the motorway to swindle the next set of moves. Of course, bear in mind, it's not all talking. There's a lot of electrical stuff to look after.
Oh, aye. Well, there's always the generators, like, in the background.
Banging away in the shadows.
Banging away in the shadows. Hey, I suppose the sex is just like on a casual basis.
If you want it, get bang at it. It's a fit life.
Oh, I keep fit.
I'd bloody run you.
Get up.
Listen, I was captain at sports.
Well, I'm captain of our work soccer team. Hey, I'm interested in all competitive games. I'm a fanatic, I freely admit it. I'm fascinated by how much the human body can endure. What happens when you push it beyond the point of human endurance?
I could show you that punishment, mate. I can show you what it can really do to a man.
Hey, I bet she could do plenty.
I'm talking about chronic affliction. Things that turn men into freaks. Things that make their own families flinch. I'm talking about bloody rejects, not about their bloody thing.
Yeah, come on. Let's go and have a dance, eh?
Yeah, in a minute.
Keep your electric eye on me, babe. Put your ray gun to my head. Rest your space base close to my arm. Freak out in the moon age daydream, oh yeah. Freak out. Far out. In out.
Hey, Mary, it's me.
I thought it was Jack the Ripper.
You're not in a hurry, are you?
I've got the kids in the house.
Oh, yeah. I've just been to a dance.
How'd you go on?
The birds are a bit too young for me. Not that I'm too old, it's just that working on a fairground, you get rough and ready for these things. Shall I see you home, then?
It's out of your way.
I just fancied the walk.
All right, then.
Oh.
Sooner you get to your digs and get dry, the better.
Oh, fancy my chance. Come this far.
Thought you were onto a dead cert, did you?
Thought you might make me a cup of cocoa.
I can't afford to do that.
I can pay.
I don't mean the coke, you daft sod. I mean, if you make habit of it. If you have fellas in and they find out, your money gets stopped.
I've got money.
Oh, bugger the money. Anyhow, I believe it's all right as long as you don't mow the lawn. Come on. No noise. All right, I'll be up in a minute. In here.
Gosh.
Ooh, my hair's going to be straight as a die. Oh, listen. Oh, Nigel won't bother. Oh, I shan't be a sec. Put fire on.
Right.
Here. Best of service.
Thanks, love.
Oh, I'm soaking. Hey, you know what I'd like to do now, don't you?
What's that?
Get off out again. Have a good time.
What about your kids?
Well, you don't half worry about them.
Anyway, I've got to work in the morning.
Mustn't miss that.
It's a good number.
So you keep telling me. Fancy giving the fairgrounds up for a factory. And here was me dreaming he was going to carry me off to do me stuff on the dodgems.
You'd do well on the fairground.
I have my comical side.
Was your husband the same?
No, he was serious. Took things to heart. Studied a lot. Very taken up with his job. Overtime Harry, they used to call him. Have you ever thought about jobs? They make people mean. The better the job, the tighter they get, the more they show off. Shoving the bloody daft wage packets under your nose and pretending to sympathise when you're going short. Them's my husband's boots. He was a lovely lad, actually, till I got a grip. 'Cause I'm a right grabber, you know. 'Cause I never had nothing, you see, as a girl. Then suddenly, it seemed there was a chance. Hey, what game are you on?
Don't mind, do you?
You know, you've got a certain touch. I'm going to have to be a bit wary of you.
Why?
You show all the signs of being the sort who'd want to move in.
All right.
I think you're one of those fellas that's looking for a ready-made family.
You do you?
I think you're trying to get your big feet under the table.
I haven't proposed yet.
Oh, I thought you were just coming round to it. Oh, well, I better get you that cup of cocoa, then you can toddle off and they can't get me for cold bloody habbiting, as they call it.
They won't notice one night, will they? I mean, I'm going to get wet again.
It's dangerous.
Just tonight. It's worth £5. It'll be a big help with the kids. I don't expect you to do it for love.
I might just.
So you game then?
Well, being as you're in and you're off. All right. But I shall tip you out pretty early in the morning.
Well, I go to work at 7. A quick time will do me.
Hey, you've got your cocoa to come yet?
You got your frock off.
Oh, Christ.
So funny. I know the game. I've had tarts before.
Have you?
I'm not green.
Oh, I can tell that. I've had a strip then. Shall we do it on the floor in here?
I haven't walked all this way for note.
Fair enough. I'll take your money. But let's have a bit of finesse, eh? Let's have a bit of decency. I take it you won't want cocoa.
Hey, where you going?
Upstairs.
Well, is it on or do I have to go?
I'm sorry for springing this on you so sudden, but the engineers, they've sprung it on me.
Well, it'll mean a lot more overtime.
Aye, fresh conduit runs.
And new wiring.
Oh, afternoon.
Oh, I'm only a few minutes late. I missed my bus.
Yeah, where did you get to last night?
That's a long story.
Well, we don't want to know about it. We've enough on our hands.
No more night on the piss for a while.
Why, what's up?
Oh, got 2 new machines to get in.
To get ready before work starts.
Yeah, it'll be a 10 o'clock touch every night.
Well, they've got the same problem at Eastwood's. I can't let you have no more sparks, so I'm sorry, lads, it's up to you.
We better get cracking then, hadn't we?
Listen to the part-timer.
Sky we can get.
Right, well, Arthur, you can carry on with the maintenance, and me and Bernie will get the new gear in, all right?
Suit yourselves. Well, let's get this stuff out the van first, shall we?
All right. Come on in, kiddos. We've got our work cut out.
And a respray to do and all.
Have you got out on, Bernie?
No, what won't wait.
Hey, did you crack it last night?
Not half.
All right, let's have it the other side of this ducting.
Steady.
There you go.
I'll let you lift. Right, get it steady. That's it, that's it.
Right, you go up the top and push, and I'll stay down here and pull.
All right, hey, I'll pull if you like.
Oh, go on. Are you frightened of heights?
No.
Steeple jacks have shit and...
You can pull when you're ready.
Right.
That's it.
Right. Is that clear then, Arthur?
Yeah,
Is it okay?
yeah, it's okay. There's only one thing, though.
What's that?
It's on my bloody foot.
Two men in my wife. Very well, gentlemen. To you, sir.
That's bone china, you know.
I know. Nothing but the best for the fellas that make it. It's all hand-selected, washed and dried with loving care.
I've got 2 of them tea sets over the years.
What do you want, applause?
Hey, what am I supposed to stir it with?
Well, if you don't know now, you'll never know. It's more like witch piss and tea, isn't it?
You've worked very hard this last week. You've gained some psychological points over this plant. That's a fact, that. It could be very influential over this year.
Yeah, well, it's bloody greased me.
Well, you can have a couple of days' rest, really. On Monday, the big rush will start.
I'll be back, will they?
Yeah, I'll be back from the Costa Brava. Sick as pigs and brown as niggers.
Is it positioned okay?
Oh, yeah. You just want pulling through and connecting. Hey, listen. Has he been on the birdseed?
Don't know about the birdseed, but we're on the booze tonight. We're going to have a topping off drink.
Bloody hell, he's at it and all. Sounds like a pop factory.
Oh, I could sleep for a month after this.
Hey, less of that. We need you. I can see there being 3 sets of overalls down here in future weeks.
Oh, great.
Along the highways, on the byways,
She was my woman. As she deceived me, I once went out of my mind. My Delilah. Why, Delilah? I could see that girl was no good for me. But like a slave I was just an old man could free. straight to her house and she opened the door. She stood there laughing. I felt the knife in my hand and she
Hello, Fred.
Hello, Mary.
I waited 20 minutes for a bus.
Well, it's all right, as long as you've come. Can you get me some empty glasses in, please?
Yeah.
Very wait.
He gives you 25 pence change. Don't get many gorillas in here. Gorillas, I'm not surprised. 15 bob a pint. Oh, stop me.
I wanted to do tagline.
Hey, Mary! Mary! Here!
Sit down. Come on, sit down. Sit down.
What's up with you?
Sit down.
Hey, I'll tell you, I'm going to have my bloody leg over there tonight.
Can I watch?
Any chance of a tinsel?
Ah, it costs you $1.
You're out, lad.
Hey, I'm talking.
Oh, I'm busy. I'm late.
Hey, I've been working all the long hours getting the good money. I'm looking for fresh lodgings. How am I fixed?
Talk to me when you're sober.
Hey, come on, don't piss me about. Not just after bunk up. Come on, do us a favour, love. Go on, I'll sing to you, I'll serenade you. And she laugh no more.
All right, you can take me home.
My Delilah.
Why, Delilah? So before they come to break down the door, forgive me, Delilah, I just couldn't take anymore. Forgive me, Delilah, I just couldn't take anymore.
Jesus Christ, what's that?
No, I think them some paints. Having the yes.
Is he all right? Yeah, come on, let's get him out. No, get him out.
Don't
You
move
what?
him.
No,
he's...
Yeah.
Yes, don't move him as long as he doesn't hurt himself.
It's a cup of tea. You all right now?
Piss off.
You're in a mess. You'll have to get cleaned up.
I can manage. Too much booze.
Don't be daft. You had a fit. I've seen people have fits before. You want cleaning up.
Bugger off. Had a fit. It's a load of cock. What the hell do you know about it?
May they still be the same for as long as we live.
Hello, Bernie. Hi. Are we running short of tea?
Yeah, I think we need some more.
Are we all chipping in then?
You got yours, Bernie?
Yeah.
You all right?
I should get that trouble seen to if I was you, lad.
Been having it seen to since I was 15.
Hello, lad. What you going to do about Bernie then, Mr. Durban?
He's got to go. I can't afford to keep him on with the insurance risks, and the firm can't afford them. No, I suppose not.
I can do the work. I've proved myself.
I'll be on contradiction.
I've taken pride, I have. I've pulled that place out of the shit.
Played your part, lad.
Notice I cut them bloody panels up. I said sabotage it, don't.
That's silly talk.
Well, it's how I feel.
I know you're bitter, and you've every right to be bitter. Well, in a way, I mean, it was best you got the bullet.
Oh, bollocks.
Well, listen, let's face it, you're very suspect.
Suspect me arse.
Well, there's a lot of awkward questions could be asked, and there's blokes in on Monday will be asking them.
I satisfied you and Arthur.
Oh, well, you told us a tale.
I've passed my city and guilds. I studied for that since I was 15. I worked with the Sparks on the colony. When I left there 3 weeks ago, I knew more than they did.
It's not acceptable, you see.
The frightening kiss ever fit?
Well, frightened for you. You might fall into one of the machines. I couldn't send you up ladders.
I've had 3 fits in 2 years, do you know that? The only reason I stayed at the colony was because my family wouldn't. Well, anyway, I said sod 'em.
Did you go back there?
No.
If only you'd warned us.
Yeah, wear a bell, like a leper or something. You can let me out here.
Where?
The hostel.
For the Salvation Army?
Yeah.
Well, I thought you were supposed to have digs.
Digs? I might have a fit all over the carpet.
Don't shout at us, youth. It's not our bloody fault.
Get knotted.
Hey, look, this car costs money, you know.
Well, stuff your car up your arse.
I would like to extend thanks and warm appreciation to my fellow workers. Over the years, this has been for me a very happy and rewarding life. I think they are rewarding life.
The sack.
Because you had fits?
Not just wanted.
Rotten sods. Them damn places want setting fire to.
I went in there last night.
What for?
Messed the wiring up.
Did you?
No.
You going to labour?
Looking for fresh lodgings. How are you fixed?
You haven't got a job.
I could get one.
It's stop no money.
They needn't find out, love.
They would, honest. If I could, but... for the sake of the kids, you know.
Say goodbye then.
Keep in touch.
Bye.
Where will you go?
I'll find something.
Come on, kids.